multi-lock can as well. The abus, whatever you want to call it. Again, this is one of the smaller ones. You can get one called the Rock, which is a lot bigger. Standard kind of keyway again. Good lock, and this one is actually great for the outside of a shed or a building because it doesn't look over the top. The problem is if you stick a massive multi-lock on there, people are going to wonder what's in there, and that may end up actually being detrimental to the security. Particularly if you've got something like this, you're going to need to make sure you've got a decent door, because it's probably going to be easier just to go through the door, the hinges, even the walls or the side of the building, rather than going through the padlock. So advertising that you've got something expensive in there with a big lock on the outside is possibly not the way to go. Maybe better just to chain it down inside, use proper ground anchors, if you can concrete in the ground anchors with as big and deep a hole as you can, and use security fixings and expensive ground anchors. The more expensive ones will be heat treated properly, they'll be stronger, more durable, and just more likely that you'll keep your kit, whatever you're securing. This is actually, in my opinion, the best lock I own. This is the Abloy 362. So this thing has got a 15mm shackle. It's a Sen 6 as per the multi-lock, but this one's the shrouded version, so it protects itself quite well. It is massive, as you can see. It's a massive, weighty lock. This padlock I've not seen picked before. Try searching for it on YouTube, you'll see a few people showing them off, but no picking videos that I've seen. Have a look. It's probably not unpickable. I would imagine nothing's unpickable. I've seen a video of an S&G, there's over £1,000 lock being picked open in a relatively short period of time. So nothing's unbreakable or unpickable. But this one I think is probably the one that's going to keep you the most secure for a reasonable cost. This one is it's hard to get in the UK, but if you're on eBay you should expect for a buy it now price of around 70 to 80 quid. The multi-lock, it's not easily available in the UK. Quick look online, came up with a store that was selling it for like 93 quid. On eBay I would imagine it's going to be similar to the Abloy, if not a little cheaper. I've not seen the larger E18 for sale, otherwise it might have been the one I'd gone for. That thing's got a massive 18mm shackle and it's rated at Sen 6 plus. I don't know if that's an official rating, but obviously it is even heavier duty than this thing. Let me show you just opening a few of these. So all of these big locks are not spring loaded. Open around and the problem with Squire, maybe of using massive chains, is that if you've seen a 19mm chain going in there, it won't fit. I mean, those chains are huge and they weigh a ton, so you're not going to be carrying them around. They all retain the key as well. All the high security locks retain the key, so once the lock's open you can't pull the key out. That's supposedly a security feature, which means that you don't leave it unlocked. The other option is you're completely forgetful and leave your key in there, and the padlock is completely nickable itself with your key. So that's kind of a standard key. I don't want to show you it too much. The multi-lock uses a flat, what they call the interactive key, flat key holder. Again, no spring. massive shackle. These use ball bearings in there. If you don't have ball bearings, then that can make them susceptible to what they call shimming, where you put in a thin piece of metal so that you'd slide a bit of metal in and around and it would release the locking mechanism. It's certainly possible on these cheap locks. And the ProTech keyway is a unique looking thing. Slides in dead easy. I mean, there's no resistance there. Very little wear on the key. Big turn. You're obviously restricted by the shrouding of what you can get in there, but you're still going to get a big chain in there. Not a problem. So this is a little chain. I mean, this is like an 8mm thing. It will resist small bolt croppers, but anything with any size. I mean, the record bolt croppers would go through that like butter. And I've also got a City Chain X Plus granite, and this is also made by Abus. That one's a little bit more portable. It's a lot easier to have it like that. If you're taking your motorbike somewhere, it's very easy to carry around, transport. I mean, it's not light, but anything lighter is going to be easy to break, and that's not going to be easy to break, but it's not something that you want for home security. Yeah, so anyway, I was looking at the prices, wasn't I? So the Squire is the cheapest of the higher security ones here, out of these three, sorry. So you're looking at probably about 40 quid for that one. So yeah, it's just a quick overview, a bit of a disjointed video. I didn't plan this very well, but if you're going to secure something, if you want to secure something, then my recommendation is the Abloy 362. What a great lock. I'll just show you how much it weighs, because it is an absolute beast. So there it is, 1.2 kilos. Just to give you a size reference, maybe upscale, that's an AA battery. I mean, this thing is huge. My whole thumb fits through the shackle easily. The Mul-t-lock's 1 to 0. The Mul-t-lock's not far off. It's still a massive padlock. That's 1.12 kilos. The Squire, which is a bit unfair because it is the cheaper version, comes in at 600. Anything less than this is not worth using for securing anything valuable. The only benefit to something like the 8350 Abus is it's more inconspicuous. If you use it on the door to the building that you're securing stuff in, it's not going to attract attention. Thieves are less likely to break in. But again, a determined thief, you're only buying time, but this bad boy will bite you the most. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please feel free to have a discussion or comment, and see you next time.